As you begin research for your literature review, there are a few things you'll want to keep in mind. To introduce you to the big picture, we'll talk about the purpose of the literature review, research as inquiry, searching as strategic exploration, and flexibility. The purpose of the literature review is threefold. The first step is surveying what is out there in the published scholarly literature on your topic. Second is synthesizing that conversation through analysis of the issues, trends, and areas of agreement and contention among scholars researching this topic. These two components contribute to building your expertise in this subject area. Before settling on a topic, explore the literature surrounding your area of interest to see what's out there. As you look for themes in the literature, begin focusing on one aspect of the larger scholarly conversation that interests you. Keep in mind the scope of your assignment or project. You're not charting the Grand Canyon. You're exploring a channel or rock formation within the Grand Canyon. As you search strategically in the Walden Library, you'll likely encounter surprises and feel uncomfortable. The literature might challenge what you thought to be true. That's expected. You're not trying to prove a point. You'll be looking at all points of view, which you will either respectfully disagree with or use to support your particular analysis. Ambiguity is an integral part of scholarly discourse. That's why we continue to conduct research, because nothing is clearly black and white. Dialogue, debate, and disagreement are all part of inquiry. As you continue to explore and be surprised, you will have to adjust your thinking, your focus, and the questions you're asking. Flexibility is key. Be open-minded about change. If your topic isn't working, modify it based on what you're discovering in the literature. Change can feel overwhelming, but inflexibility can severely hinder your progress. Engaging with the research that is out there requires adaptability. Remember, you're building expertise as you survey and synthesize the literature. While you're not writing a comprehensive history of your topic, you should be aware of the key issues and players over time. This will help you gain context as you look more closely at the current issues and scholars researching this topic. You should be familiar with the seminal works in this area. Don't completely avoid the old stuff, you'll need some of it. If you start feeling as though you've lost your way, ask yourself these questions. What are the key issues and subtopics being addressed in the literature? What are the debatable issues? Which scholars are agreeing and which are arguing? And does one particular scholar more heavily influence the conversation? If you have questions about research for literature review assignments or other questions about the library, there are a lot of resources available to you. Click on Get Help to view recorded webinars and how-to guides. Search our Quick Answers FAQ for answers to common questions, or email or chat with us through Ask a Librarian.